So you've come to buy a stretchy and you're not sure which one to go for. So we at Slingspot have stocked 4 different brands of stretchy wraps. We stock the Calin Bleu, we stock the Boba, Hana, and the newly added the Coracor wrap. So why do we stock so many different types of wrap? Surely one stretchy does everything. Actually, they all have different qualities. So this video is going to talk you through the different qualities of each wrap and why you might opt for one over the other. Other factors may be in there for you, such as budget, softness, snuggliness, all of those sorts of things will all make an impact for you. So I'm going to start with the budget option that we stock, and we have the Calin Bleu. So the Calin Bleu. So this is a really lightweight, stretchy wrap. This is the mustard colour, and it comes in 2 different sizes. So the medium and then the long. It has a fairly small middle marker. Some people like small, so it's a little bit more discreet. Other people like something a little bit bigger, so it's easier to find in their newborn haze. It's really stretchy. Okay, so that's something to bear in mind, that you will need to do a little bit snugger than some of the other stretchy wrap brands. And the other reason why it's one of the budget brands is because it's not got a finished hem. So you won't be able to see because it rolls a little bit, but it's a blunt cut. And because of that blunt cut, that's where you get that little roll on the hem. It's just an aesthetic thing. Some people will prefer a hem so it doesn't sit, so it sits flash. Some people are fine with it. Nice budget option, lightweight, great for the summer months, and really light and breathable. Comes in quite a few different colours as well. I've got a few here, but you can't quite see them in the blue box, apologies. But I will link them in the comment section for you. And they start from £25 for the medium and £28 for the long. Okay. Next up in your price bracket is the Hana wrap. So that's this one up here, and I've got a Hana wrap here for you. Now the Hana wrap is our biggest seller. I think it's because it's got bamboo in it, which sounds really fancy, but essentially cold air sticks to bamboo, so it feels a little bit cooler than some of the other wraps. Again, it's lightweight and really quite stretchy. Not as stretchy as the Calin Bleu. It has a little bit higher elastine level in it, which can be quite nice in terms of support. But it's just down to personal preference, so I'd recommend having a feel of them if you're really picky with your stretchy wrap. It has a nice big label as well, so I like the big label because when you are in that newborn haze, it's quite easy to find. If you wanted to hide the label, you could always put it inside out, so you know where the middle marker is as your starting point, but when you're wearing it, no one else sees. It won't matter. You have a little bit of roll to the hem, but it is a finished hem. Okay, so that's why your budget may go up a little bit. So this is the organic purple shorty, so it ends up with slightly shorter tails, and that's great about having the 2 different sizes, so you can have shorter tails if you are petite in height like myself. There is 2 ranges of the Hana. So they have the basic range, which is one size, and then they have the organic range, which has got a slightly higher bamboo quantity to it. In all honesty, I generally suggest go for the one that you like the colour of the best, because they don't cross the colour choices over the 2 ranges. So if you want a purple, go for the organic. In terms of price point, for the basic is £36. The organic goes up to about £44. Okay. Next up, we have the Boba range. Now, the Boba range is a little bit thicker. It is made with a French terry knit. So if I unravel this and turn it round for you, I don't know whether you can see, hopefully. So it's got like a knitted side and then a silky side, so you can see the 2 different there. And again, a slightly smaller label on the hem. Okay. Comes in some really beautiful colours. I think their newest range has been really great with their colour choices. I quite like the Serenity Forest. So they come in 2 different ranges again, so you can choose to have the Serenity, which has got bamboo in it, so it's a little bit cooler, and the Serenity one is really like cashmere, soft and snuggly. The basic range is still soft and snuggly, but it's not as cashmere or silky kind of feel to it. It's the bamboo quality that does that, and that's why it's a little bit more breathable for the Serenity range rather than the standard range. Again, beautiful colours. Price point of those is anywhere from £38 for the basic and £48 for the Serenity range. All of these wraps will all last for the same amount of time as well, so they'll go from birth to anywhere between 4-10 months or maybe even longer, and that's just down to your personal preference in terms of the level of elastin and the level of stretch. As baby starts pushing away from you, that's when you may find that you wish to move on to an alternative style of carrier. And lastly but not least, the new kid on the block, the Coracor wrap. Now this is our luxury range, and I don't say luxury lightly, it is stunning. The colours and choices that they've done is just really unique. I think it's one of the more Instagram ready ones. It is lightweight, it's breathable, it's got two sides to it. So they have got patterns, but on the other side it's plain, which is great when you're new to wrapping, so you can see if you've done a twist or anything like that. And it will show when you're flipping the shoulder as well. Again, small middle marker, but it is a little bit more visible than on the other wraps, okay? Again, lightweight, a little bit more elastin than some of the other wraps, so may last you a little bit longer as well. So these are price point at $69.90, but I think you're paying for the look with this one. Really lovely stretch wrap. It's silky, it's soft. So yeah, one of my favourites in terms of the look of the wrap as well. Okay. So I hope that's given you a little bit of an idea of the different brands that we have here, why you might choose one over the other. I'll put a link in the comments as to the different brands as well, so you can have a look over those. Thanks for sticking with me and going through that, and I'll chat to you again soon. Bye for now.